Elon Musk and Tesla, a story of struggle, sacrifice, and unbreakable belief. Before Tesla became a global symbol of innovation, before electric cars became a dream everyone wanted to drive, Tesla was a struggling startup fighting for survival. Most people only see success when it shines, but very few understand the darkness it rises from. This is the story of Elon Musk and Tesla, not the victory, but the struggle that nearly destroyed everything. The world that didn't believe. In the early 2000s, the automobile industry was ruled by giants. Gasoline cars dominated the roads. Electric vehicles were considered slow, weak, and unrealistic. The idea that an electric car could compete with luxury brands like BMW or Mercedes was laughed at. When Elon Musk invested in Tesla in 2004 and later became its CEO, people didn't see a visionary, they saw a reckless dreamer. Critics mocked him. Experts said electric cars would never succeed. Investors warned him to stay away. But Elon Musk wasn't trying to build a company. He was trying to change the future, betting everything on one idea. Elon Musk had already made millions from PayPal. He could have lived a comfortable life. Instead, he invested almost all his money into two risky ventures, Tesla and SpaceX. Tesla was burning cash. Every month meant millions of dollars lost. Manufacturing problems, design flaws, battery issues, everything seemed to go wrong. Engineers worked day and night, yet progress was painfully slow. Elon didn't just invest money, he invested his soul. He slept in factories. He skipped vacations. He ignored comfort. Still, failure followed him. The Roadster gamble. Tesla's first major product, the Roadster, was supposed to prove the world wrong. It was fast, stylish, and electric. But behind the scenes, the project was falling apart. Costs exploded. Parts didn't work together. Suppliers backed out. Deadlines were missed again and again. The Roadster was supposed to cost far less, but production expenses nearly doubled. Tesla was on the edge of collapse. Employees feared layoffs. Investors demanded answers. The media predicted failure. And Elon Musk, he blamed himself. 2008, the darkest year. If there was one year that nearly broke Elon Musk, it was 2008. The global financial crisis hit. Funding disappeared overnight. Tesla was weeks away from bankruptcy. SpaceX had already failed 3 rocket launches. One more failure would mean total collapse. Elon Musk was running out of money, personally and professionally. He later admitted, "I thought we would fail." At one point, Elon had to choose which company would survive. He split his remaining money between Tesla and SpaceX, knowing it might not be enough for either. His personal life was falling apart. Stress was unbearable. Sleep became rare. But quitting was not an option. Painful decisions and relentless pressure. To save Tesla, Elon made harsh decisions. Employees were laid off. Costs were cut brutally. Every dollar mattered. He faced lawsuits. He faced public humiliation. He faced fear every single day. Many nights, he sat alone, wondering if everything he believed in was wrong. But deep inside, one belief remained unshaken. If the mission is important enough, you keep going, even when the odds are against you. A miracle at the last moment. In December 2008, just hours before Tesla was supposed to shut down, a miracle happened. Tesla secured a last-minute funding round. The company survived, barely. That single moment changed history. Tesla was alive, building trust from nothing. Survival didn't mean success. Tesla still had to prove itself. Elon focused on one thing: making a product so good that people couldn't ignore it. The Model S became that product. It wasn't just an electric car, it was a statement. Fast, beautiful, smart. Slowly, public perception began to change. People who once laughed began to pay attention. From mockery to movement. Tesla's growth was not smooth. Production delays continued. Critics kept attacking. Stock prices swung wildly. Elon Musk was called a fraud, a hype machine, even a liar. But customers loved Tesla. They believed in the mission: accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Factories expanded. Charging networks grew. Tesla became more than a company. It became a movement. The cost of obsession. Success came at a price. Elon Musk's mental and physical health suffered. The pressure never stopped. Expectations grew higher every year. He admitted working 100+ hours a week. There were moments of emotional breakdown, moments of exhaustion, moments of doubt. But still, he continued. Tesla changes the world. Today, Tesla is one of the most valuable car companies in the world. Electric vehicles are no longer a joke. Every major automaker now follows Tesla's path. What once seemed impossible became inevitable. But behind that success is a story written in sleepless nights, empty bank accounts, brutal criticism, and unbreakable belief. The real lesson: Tesla's story isn't about cars. It's about faith in an idea when no one else believes. Elon Musk didn't succeed because he was fearless. He succeeded because he moved forward despite fear. He didn't avoid failure. He learned from it. And that is the difference between dreamers and builders. Final words. If you are struggling today, if your dream feels impossible, if the world tells you to quit, remember this story, because Tesla once stood exactly where you stand now, on the edge of failure, and history was waiting on the other side.